Hi guys, I'm Alex and I'm here right now to show you on how to do Taekwondo form number 5 or Taekwondo Oh Jang in Hangul, okay? Now, before I show you my Taekwondo 5, let us discuss first the new stuff or new stances, new strikes that are present in Taekwondo form number 5, okay? First stance is the L stance. Well, I call it L stance. I don't know how you call this stance in your dojo or in your place, in your gym, or how you call it when you are teaching your students. But me, I make it simple because, you know, if you're gonna become an instructor, it's hard to teach kids or students aging 4 years old or 3 going up to 6, 7 because they won't understand some very deep words. It's going to be hard for them to memorize that, okay? Now, the L stance is same thing on how you do your back stance. Remember in my previous video, we talked about how to do back stance, okay? And I give you some tips how you're gonna do your back stance well, okay? Remember I told you, if you're practicing your back stance, okay, try to point your feet in letter L formation. Or if my body is pointing in in 45-degree angles, my feet is in letter V formation, okay? But to make it simple, just letter L, okay? So I'll leave it up to you. Now, from here, this is my letter L formation. My feet are comfortably in letter L formation. Remember, I taught you how to do back stance. The back stance is about 1 foot and a half. Okay? And then bend your back leg. This is your back stance. Very simple. Okay? Now, the walk stance is same thing, but it's not that wide as the back stance. The left L stance, or I call it left foot forward L stance because I'm going to my left side, okay? I will move my left foot about 1 foot apart, or it's kind of like your walking stance. And this is my L stance. Make sure both legs are straightened, okay? You don't want to bend it, otherwise you're going to end up doing back stance, okay? So this is my L stance. You don't want to do it really close. You don't want to do it really long, okay? Just about like, let's say your hips width, okay? Like this. So right now I'm actually on my left foot forward L stance, okay? Same on the right side, okay? This is my right foot forward right L stance, okay? Because I'm going to the right side. As simple as that. That is L stance. New stance that you are going to see in Taekwondo form number 5. Okay? Now, next is the X stance. I called it X stance. Again, to simplify it. Okay? How you do this X stance? X stance, I'm facing you right now. Your front leg is going to be your superior leg because that's the leg that you need to put much pressure. The back leg should just follow the front leg as soon as you bend your front leg. Okay? So from here, I'm on my right foot right now, therefore I'm using my right leg as my superior leg right now to my X stance. And I will just follow my left foot crossing behind my right leg, okay? Then you have to go down for like 1 fist from your original stand, okay? Let's say this is my original stand, okay? 1 fist. Well, of course, you don't want to measure it when you're doing it, okay? Just assume it, okay? So, cross your leg, this one over here, and then your front leg. This is my X stance. Very simple, okay? Same with the other side. My left foot is now my superior leg, and my right leg is going to be across behind, okay? And bend my left leg. This is my left leg X stance, okay? Now, let me discuss what's the purpose of this. Well, actually for me, in WTF and curriculum, they have different explanation and application for that. But for me, when I'm teaching it to the kids, students, you shouldn't teach it like in the hard way, okay? Believe me, okay? If you're instructors, I know you know what I'm talking about, okay? It's kind of like I explain it to my students, okay? Because when you're doing the exercise in Taekwondo number 5, that will be right after the kick. And when you land it, okay, there's a stamping motion, okay? Stamping motion. Now, in stamping, there's chances for you to fall off, okay? Or to fall forward, to get off balance, okay? Now, that's where your back leg is going to take place, because the back leg is very important. After the kick, the last step in Taekwondo number 5, the kick, the front kick, stamp, okay? Stamp. Your crossing leg is the one stopping you from falling off. That's how I explain it to my students, okay? See? Very stable, okay? This is exercise. Now let's go with the new blocks and new strikes, okay? Actually, the new blocks are present in Taekwondo number 5 is the knife block, okay? Remember in the very first video that I released to give you some more idea. Knife block done this way. Cross your arm, blocking arm is in front, and pulling arm is in between of your chest and your blocking arm. Okay, same thing here. That is my knife block. Okay, new blocks in Taekwondo number 5 is actually a combination movement or combination of two kinds of block in one movement at the same time. Okay, let's say in the first middle part of Taekwondo Oh Jang, when you go there, when you go forward, it's done in this way, right? Middle block. Okay, so this one is present in Taekwondo number 5. Middle combined with middle block. Okay, so 1, 2. The other thing is combination of a strike and a block. To be specific, combination of back fist and middle block. Okay, this is actually present in Taekwondo number 5 too. That's going to be happen right after you do front kick. When you land it, you land your back fist and middle block. So take note of that. That's two different things, because in my experience in teaching my students, they're ending up in doing middle block, which is wrong. But in 4 years old, you don't want to do some more corrections, because otherwise you're going to end up hurting their feelings. You need to be appreciative, okay? Appreciate how they do it. The most important teaching kids or students aging 4 years old is for them to know the movements. That's it. You don't want to elaborate much, otherwise boredom will kill them, okay? So at least right now, I'm helping you how to do Taekwondo number 5. At the same time, giving you some suggestion and ideas on how you're going to handle kids aging 4 years old or 3. Okay, now let's get back in my tips, okay? The combination of back fist and middle block, okay? That's actually right after the middle block. Remember, I know you know this part. From here, when you front kick, you might want to control your weight. Because when you drop it, because you need to prepare for back fist. The back fist, I explain it like this simple, okay? Put your striking arm right under of your pulling arm. This is your pulling arm now, okay? Then as soon as you land your kicking leg in front stance, back fist delivered there. Remember? like the high punch and back fist, okay? Make it even, okay? Same thing, just right here, you're flying, okay? So back fist, you don't want to end up here, okay? Back fist there, back fist to the face. Right after that, your back fist is going to be your pulling arm action. And while your other hand is preparing for middle block. That is back fist, middle block combination, okay? Now let me show you this step, okay? So I'm here right now, front kick, back fist, and middle block. That's it, okay? That's the first middle part of Taekwondo Oh Jang, okay? And you've seen the new strike, the back fist, okay? Now, new strike also is this hand. You know, after the center part, the back fist, you're gonna do a back leg turn and you will end up doing back stance and non-con block, right? Now, this is one of the new strike too, which is elbow strike, okay? Elbow strike, down in this way. Okay, now let me show you this way. Non-con block, elbow strike. You don't want to grab or some students, they're taking it and they're doing like this. No, do it in your natural way. Not just this striking arm meet the other arm. Okay, so from here, non-con block, elbow strike. Now, in Taekwondo Oh Jang, there's two ways on how you do your elbow strike. Okay, the first one is the first one that I just showed you, and the second one is the one right after the side kick. Here, right after the high block. Let me show it to you first. High block, and I will proceed with my low block preparation. Why? Because you need to kick this arm. Okay, going there as soon as you kick. It's kind of like you're ending up a side punch. Okay, a side punch. From here, side kick, side punch. Okay, then you will end up right here, elbow strike. Okay, now I explain this one to my students in this way. After you kick the attacker or the opponent, you grab them and right away deliver an elbow strike. Okay, that's how I explain it. That's how I apply it. Okay, I don't know with you, maybe you have a better explanation and application for that. Okay, so now let me show it to you in actual movement. Okay, so from here, okay, low block preparation, my pulling arm and my punching arm. Okay, I call this punching arm. Okay, because if you're just gonna teach to your students extended, they're not going to do it like fully extended. But if you will tell them punch it, they will provide a very good straightened arm. Okay, so from here, side kick and elbow strike. You don't want to do it there. Okay, don't overdo it. Okay, perfectly your shoulder level. Okay, boom. That's it. You don't want to grab your elbows. Okay, just do like this and you're fine. This is supported elbow strike. Okay, so that is actually present in Taekwondo form number 5 as well. Now, next is the combination of two kinds of blocks. Remember, when I'm going here, after I'm doing the non-con block, elbow strike, non-con block, elbow strike. The second middle part, which is the one we are going back now. The low block and middle block. Combination of low block and middle block. Let me show you how to do that. Like here. Okay, that is combination of low block and middle block. Again, low block, middle block. That is actually present too in Taekwondo form number 5. That is combination of low block, middle block. Okay, now combination of with kick and low block, middle block. Okay, watch. Front kick, down, low block, middle block. From here, that is present also in Taekwondo Poomsae number 5. Let me do it again. From here. Okay. Now, as you can see, each time I kick, because it's hard to control your balance when you're doing a lot of movements in one step. Okay? You need to practice standing in your one leg first. Okay? And try kicking like this. Okay? You need to get used to it in retraction, in recalling your striking kick or your kicking leg. So that after you deliver your kick, you go back to your good or at the middle. Okay? Put your weight right just at the middle. Don't bend your back leg or your supporting leg. And simply land, because why? You need to retract it. You need to retract it for you to do the preparation for low block and middle block. That is present in Taekwondo Oh Jang. Okay? I hope my way and my suggestion helps you in improving your Oh Jang Poomsae. Okay? Now, let's go with some tips that I can tell you or I can give you. Advice. Alright? First is the proper distribution of power. I think for this video I'm going to cover and focus mainly for this stuff. Proper distribution of power. Now, if you want to train, if you're an instructor or you're an athlete, player, or you want to go compete, you should know how to distribute your power in the right time. You don't want to do like giving power in everything else. Otherwise, you're going to run out of energy. And that's against of some rules. Okay? The Poomsae should be done in natural movement, in natural way. Okay? You don't want to do like this, because I keep on seeing this stuff in some tournaments. Okay? They're doing like, let's say in Oh Jang, okay? They will do like this. Like. See? You are killing your body, actually. Alright? And it's not a good art, okay? It should be relaxed. Watch. When I prepare, I don't give power there, like this. No. You will end up falling off, or you're going to make your Poomsae and your deliberation ugly, okay? You might want to prepare in relaxed movement. Okay, did you see that? Relax, block, relax, block. Okay, let's say in low block, you don't want to do that. Don't, please. Okay, just do it in natural way. You see how I loosen up right after this delivering my block? Okay, relax, power. Relax, power. That's where your pulling arm is going to take place, because the pulling arm is the one who's going to give momentum for your blocking arm to have power. The stronger you pull, you will create a good block. Okay? Alright? So don't just realize, because I keep on seeing this one too in some tournaments, they're doing like that. They're putting everything on the blocking arm. Again, you're killing your arm. You're killing your shoulder. You should distribute that. You get two arms, okay? Don't be lazy. Blocking, okay? Low block preparation. My pulling arm and my blocking arm. They have two duties that need to be present in the eye of judges when they're judging you. Low block. Low block. That's it. That is proper distribution of power. Okay? I hope it helps you a lot. Try practicing it. Okay? Once you practice it, master this. Okay? Master it. Okay? You need to master it. You need to practice a lot of times. 10 repetitions at first, or if you're really beginner, 5 repetitions is fine. Practice, practice, and practice until you're not feeling anything. You're just like you feel as is already. Even believe me, if you keep doing your Poomsae, you're gonna end up like, I feel like I don't have power, but in the eye of those viewers who's watching you, you are actually giving a good block. But for you, it feels like nothing anymore because your body or you itself and the Poomsae connects to each other. If there is no connection between you and the Poomsae, there's no good product. Okay? You need to love the Poomsae. You need to feel it. Okay? If you don't have the interest in Poomsae, you're not going to get everything right. Okay? Otherwise, you're gonna end up in so much frustration. Okay? That's it. So, again, don't overdo your Poomsae. Okay? Some steps. Okay? Distribute your power well. Okay, distribute it to your pulling arm and to your blocking arm. If you want to do some artistic or freestyle step, fine. That's your Poomsae. No one will care about that. Okay, as long as you perform it good, that's your Poomsae because it's called freestyle Poomsae. But in traditional Poomsae, you need to go by the book. You need to go by the rules. You need to go what is written in the ground rules, in the guidelines. So follow that. Okay, so if you want to have some sample of freestyle, don't worry about that. I'm going to show you some freestyle Poomsae that I personally created. Maybe right at the middle of this video before we proceed to Taekwondo Jang, Taekwondo Jang, I will show you one of my Poomsae that I created. Okay, it's actually like one of the freestyle Poomsae. It has a background music. Okay, freestyle Poomsae comes into 2 ways, either with the music or without the music. Okay, so either one, it's okay as long as you're doing your own Poomsae. Okay, so don't worry about that. Right after this video of my Taekwondo Oh Jang, I will give you some bonus and I will show you some freestyle Poomsae. Okay, thank you so much. Tune 준비! 시작!